Welcome in on this Wednesday. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along as we take a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today is brought to you by your three-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. Let's check out this week's front page headlines. Main Street's main attraction returns for the holiday season. A new athletic director at Tequamanon area schools. Local donation jars are legit. Deer harvest report numbers are being released. The Newberry Lady Indians volleyball season ended in the regional finals last week. Complaints have been filed against the Portage Township Board. Those stories and more available inside this week's edition of your award-winning Newberry News. It's available now. In your latest local news this morning, Trident has announced multiple methamphetamine-related arrests. Chippewa County Sheriff's Department confirming that on November 15th, Trident executed a search warrant at a residence in Sault Ste. Marie. It was the conclusion of a lengthy investigation into methamphetamine and prescription pills that were being sold in the area. Trident made multiple narcotics purchases leading up to the execution of that search warrant. During the search, additional methamphetamine was located along with other evidence. Two were arrested in connection to that investigation. 42-year-old Sioux resident John Jacob Kane. He'll face 4 counts of delivery of methamphetamine, a count of delivery of hydrocodone, possession with the intent to deliver methamphetamine, smuggling narcotics into a correctional facility, operating a drug house, possession of methamphetamine. Kane is listed as a habitual offender. Also arrested was 30-year-old Sioux resident Andrea Rose Gatlin. 1 charge of possession of methamphetamine and 1 charge of operating a drug house. Trident was assisted by the Sault Ste. Marie Police Department, the Bay Mills Canine Unit. Both were arrested and lodged in the Chippewa County Jail and arraigned on November 17th. Both are considered innocent until proven guilty. Local law enforcement agencies, including the Luce County Sheriff's Office, say they have received another fraud complaint with someone stating they're a special agent working with the FBI. The most recent scam includes a phone number of 212-384-1000. Luce County Sheriff's Office says that phone number is, in fact, the FBI number from the New York Division. Is a legit phone number, but has an operator scamming those who are answering. The FBI has also confirmed that it is a scam. They say scammers will call with Citibank, say a credit card was opened in the victim's name. Once the victim says that they did not open the credit card, they get transferred to the FBI Computer Crimes Division. Phone numbers really do show up as a U.S. government phone number, but it's actually not them. The number is just spoofed for the purpose of the scam. You're asked to hang up if targeted. Also, some are saying that they receive a text message asking if they authorized a transaction. Replying to that text message leads to a fake follow-up phone call from someone claiming to be from the bank asking for personal information. Fraudsters will use that info to take control of the account without consent. Stay vigilant, protect your information, and as always, if you have questions, you can contact your local law enforcement agency. With the winter season soon fully upon us, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources is continuing to issue fuel wood permits through December 31st. Residents in Michigan looking to save on their heating costs can collect firewood from select state-managed lands with a fuel wood permit. They cost $20 and allow individuals to gather dead and downed wood for personal use from areas in the upper peninsula and northern lower. Each permit authorizes up to 5 standard cords of wood. Permits can be obtained 3 ways. You can go online to mdnr-elicense.com, purchase a fuel wood permit in person at a DNR customer service center, and visit select forestry field offices. You can also mail an application to the office that oversees your region. The DNR is reminding residents who purchase their fuel wood permits to follow safety and collection rules. Do not drive off-road. Do not use wheelbarrows or hand carts unless they're in areas that are allowed. Only gather wood for trees that are already dead and downed. Keep your permit with you and complete the collection log before transporting the wood. Firewood gathered under the permit cannot be sold or traded, and collected wood should stay close to where it is going to be used to help prevent the spread of invasive pests. The DNR is also cautioning that storm debris in the northern lower peninsula could pose hazards in some areas. Wood collectors should watch for unstable branches or debris. Consider wearing blaze orange during the hunting season. The First Presbyterian Church in Newberry is celebrating Thanksgiving a little bit early. It's their Thanksgiving free community fellowship meal. It'll be Thursday, November 20th from 5 until 6:30 at the church on West John Street. This month's meal features cranberry sauce, turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, green bean casserole, rolls, and dessert. The free community fellowship meals are the third Thursday of each month. Everyone is welcome to attend the meal. There will be no to-go meals served. The Erickson Center for the Arts is gearing up for one of their biggest events of the year, the 20th annual celebration with Holiday Gala Deck the Walls. Returns to the Erickson Center Saturday, November 29th. The event runs from 5 until 8 p.m. Be an hors d'oeuvre and cash bar, silent auction, music, trivia, raffles, and mystery gifts. Also be an auction of items provided by generous sponsors, artists, and friends of the Erickson Center. Tickets are $20 per person in advance or $25 at the door. You can get tickets online at mynorthtickets.com or by contacting Kelly Chamberlain, 906-291-0823. You can also contact the Erickson Center office at 906-586-9974. I'm Dan Hardenbrook, and this is your latest Newberry News update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by your 3-time award-winning local newspaper of the year. It's the Newberry News. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. The latest edition of your award-winning Newberry News is available now. Time now to check in with sports. Michigan State men's basketball team picked up a big victory as they knocked off 12th-ranked Kentucky by a score of 83-66. The 17th-ranked Spartans are now 4-0 to start the season. They're one of 2 teams in the nation with a pair of top 15 ranked wins early this year. Big night for the Spartans offensively as they got solid performances all around. 20 points from Jackson Kohler, 13 from Trey Fort. Spartans bench had a big night as well as Tom Izzo and company pick up the victory. Spartans did most of their work in the first half, outscoring Kentucky 44-27. Pistons just keep on winning. Add another one as they top the Atlanta Hawks 120-112. Cade Cunningham was at it again. In 34 minutes, Cunningham finished his night 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists. Jalen Duran was 8 for 12 from the floor, 8 of 11 at the line. He had a 24-point, 8-rebound performance. Pistons are 13-2 on the season. One of the Tigers' top players will be back in Detroit next year. Second baseman Gleyber Torres, who was an all-star last season, coming back to the Tigers on a 1-year qualifying offer to avoid free agency. Pay him $22 million for the 2026 season. Your latest local weather forecast here on this Wednesday. Here's what you can expect. Partly sunny and a high in the low 40s. Calm winds, southwest, 5 miles per hour. Thursday, showers likely, cloudy, a high in the mid-40s. South winds, 5 to 10. Friday, we wrap up the week with sunshine and a high in the low 40s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. Have a great day. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.